morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Coffee with Trev. This is a short form podcast episode where we just talk about a topic or an idea or concept that's been on my mind and that I've written some thoughts down and just want to share in hopes that it is encouraging for you and motivates you to continue pushing to be the best version of yourself. I got the idea to start doing this as Alex has his creative outlet through the 3 and 30 newsletter. I wanted to be able to share some thoughts that I write down and topics or things that I think of that would be beneficial to share. So I've got my coffee next to me wherever you are. I hope you have a cup of coffee, or if you've already had it, I hope you enjoyed it today. We're going to go ahead and jump right into today's topic of conversation, which is influence. The reality is that every single one of us has influence. I think what we have fallen so easily into believing today is that we don't have influence, that it's only for certain people. Well, the reality is that who we are, what we say, and what we do greatly impacts those directly in our lives and even those that have a glimpse into our lives. You see this to be true with your family, with your friends, at your work, even through social media. We have to understand that the ability to impact other people and their character, their development, and their behaviors, that's a significant impact. It's a significant responsibility that we have with other people. Just the same, people have had or currently have influence on our lives. This influence can be seasonal, it can be consistent across our lives. It doesn't really matter. So that's the first part I want to talk about influence, is that recognition of influence. The second part I want to talk about is that we can either be a good or bad influence. You see, influence is powerful. You never know who is watching you. I don't want that to freak you out, but instead I want it to be a truth that you can kind of settle into and hold on to. We talked about the ways that we can impact others, and that recognition should take us into this truth about influence, that I can and do impact others in a good way or a bad one. So we've recognized our influence, we realize that this can be good or bad, and now I want to round out this conversation with the third part, is that our conscious choice to be a positive influence, the calling to be a positive influence. How do we do this? I believe it starts with owning the ways that we have influence, owning who you are, owning the words you say, owning the actions that you take. Are we pushing ourselves to be better in every area of life? Are we trying to be selfless each and every day to empower others to build them up? Are we doing these things? Are we doing things that are selfish? You see, that's the whole point of this conversation of influence. Our mindset should be to own ourselves and our lives and our decisions so that I can empower others and build them up. That's that whole idea of influence that we all have the ability to do this in different areas of life. Don't get caught up in the fact that you may not be a certain status or certain level or position or known by X amount of people. That doesn't matter. The idea is that every one of us has influence, and we have the ability to own that influence to make a positive impact and influence on other people. I hope you enjoyed this short episode and that it was thought-provoking. Have a few questions to leave you with that you can reflect on for your influence. First question is, what areas of my life do I need to start owning more to be a positive influence? Second question is, today, where can I make a positive impact on others? And third, what can I say or do for that person, people, or group to make that influence? Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed these questions and thoughts on influence and the first episode of Coffee with Trev. Hope you have a great day and a great week, and we'll see you soon.